Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello, and welcome back to Dark Souls: The Daughters of Ash mod. Last time we ran through and completed, at least for now, the DLC. Although I got a few comments saying two things. Number one, the reflection pool at the very end past Elizabeth's Garden does have a surprise waiting for me, but I haven't met the requirements for that yet, so we will have to come back at a later time. But also, so many of you pointed out that this very, very cleverly hidden chest was missed by me. But in clearing the area surrounding it in order to get back here, I did notice one little thing. Let's see if you can catch on to it. You see that? It is breathing, and it's really clever because you can just barely make the chain out right here. So once again, I'm sure by now you're all experts at this, but in order to spot a mimic, the color can be different, especially if you can see them side by side. It breathes if you watch it for a little while, and the chain sticks out instead of loops back around. So I do know that this is a mimic. So we are just going to very quickly deal with him. Nice try. Get the stagger and get the kill. Now please drop something important. And what did we get? Oh my. Oh me, oh my, that is pretty great. The Chloranthy ring. I'm assuming it still does the same thing as it does in the base game. Sure enough, it boosts the recovery speed of your stamina. This ancient ring engraved with a large green flower is of unknown origin. Not a whole lot to be said there. I am still really loving the Black Dragon's ring with the Ring of the Embrace. Still using my same fashion souls, although I did switch to the Greatsword. Now, what are we going to be doing next? Well, a few of you gave me some suggestions, and I have decided I will be going to the Duke's Archives, followed by the Crystal Caves. That is the next step on my agenda. But before we do that, I am going to stop at a blacksmith. I'm going to upgrade my greatsword a little bit, as much as I can, probably up to plus 10, I would imagine. And then I'm going to see you at the Anor Londo bonfire. I'm not going to make you sit through it because it is going to take me a little while. So I'll see you in just a bit.
Well, I'll be. That's a brilliant ember you've got there. For
I actually forgot that we got Sen's Ember. So I'm glad I didn't stop recording, but absolutely we're going to give him Sen's.
Well, no.
I have no idea what kind of weapon that's going to make, but let's see. Oh, is Sen's considered the very large? Ooh, I think it is, because I can now upgrade with Titanite chunks. That is very exciting. So I can do large, I can do very large, I can do the raw, blessed. Oh, okay, so there's blessed and then there's extra blessed. I guess I'm just modifying from +5 to +6, which is good to know. I may actually end up doing that depending on how high I get my faith. So I think what we'll do is let's get the greatsword up as much as we can, because I do want to play around with this a little bit. And again, I'm going to still see you in Anor Londo, and I'll show you what I decided to go with. Here in Anor Londo, I did actually upgrade my greatsword all the way up to +15, and if I'm being completely honest with you, that was a bit of an accident. I meant to stop at +14 and wasn't paying attention, but now I am doing some pretty considerable damage. You can see 305 base damage with 204 coming from my parameter bonuses from both strength and dexterity, which, by the way, does bring up a conversation we should have very quickly, and that is the greatsword a strength weapon? Technically, not really. With a C and D scaling, this is more of a quality weapon. I can agree with you there. However, Dark Souls 1 had so few strength-only scaling weapons that a lot of the quality weapons, since they have a slightly higher strength scaling, I myself consider those strength weapons. I could go either way. I could call this a quality weapon or a strength weapon, but for me, at least in this playthrough, because I'm going for a strength build, I'm going to go ahead and err on the side of this is a C scaling, slightly better than a D scaling. This can be considered at least slightly skewed towards strength scaling, but we can have that conversation in the comments below. Now, I am going to talk to the Firekeeper here because I do have a Firekeeper soul, so now I'm at +3. Excellent. And it's time to make our way up to the Duke's Archives. You know, there's some things that we haven't really seen in this mod. There's a few NPCs that I'm noticing haven't actually made an appearance just yet, so I'm wondering when, if ever, we're going to see them. But heading into Duke's Archives, I don't know if we're going just a little bit prematurely, and yes, I'm just running past them, because we haven't seen Sigurd, or excuse me, Sigmire, down in Blighttown or Isleth or wherever he's going to go next. And of course you're going to completely avoid me there. And one shot. Excellent. So I'm wondering if the Sieglind quest part of his story is still available. Look at that, 674 damage. That is respectable. Just go to the side, deal with you. So we'll have to be on the lookout to see. Oh, no Demon Spear. We're gonna have to see if Sieglind is going to appear. Now this I am a little bit concerned about, because the boars do so much damage, and now that I have 0 defense, this could prove to be a little bit on the dangerous side. So let's see, there's the red eyes, and let's see if we can't time this right. We can. Excellent. That's good damage. Holy cow, just 2-shotted the boar. Huh. How about that? No Fangboar helm. I don't think I've gotten on this character, have I? I love the Fangboar helm. That is the helm that I probably spent the most amount of time with on my very, very first character. Alright, good. We do have a bonfire here. I was a little bit worried he may have taken that away. Question is, do I want to kindle so I always have 10? The answer is a resounding yes. Absolutely. I was also warned by a couple of you, as not a spoiler, but as just a general, hey, heads up, is that there's something that I want to have on me for this next section. So even though I talked about going into my bottomless box and doing some inventory organizing, many of you said, no, until you know what item that is, don't do that. So I haven't put anything away, which is why my inventory is such an absolute cluster. But hopefully we'll be able to figure out what it is I need in this next section. I still love this look. I'm really enjoying these fashion souls. Alright, oh boy. Luckily I can one-shot, but I do see the channeler. If he buffs them, this is going to get very, very nasty. So my goal is try and get some of them to go around this corner. Come on. That works. So what do we have? 1 archer, 2 archer, 1 golem. Alright, let's go for this archer. And backstab for the iframes. And wow. Okay. Really, really doing a number with a plus 15 greatsword right now. Very happy with this decision. Oh, I don't know where this guy's going. I don't know what he's aiming at. There we go. Alright, so Channeler has already buffed some of the other crystal enemies here. Ugh. Not really excited about this. Yeah, look at that damage. I mean, they already did a ton of damage, and that was, you know, when I actually had defense. That works, that works. Let's get some healing going. So, Archer, Channeler. Don't see anything around there. If I'm being honest, I would love to just rush the Channeler, but that could just be... I don't know. I may want to clear the room. Whispering Halls. I like that. Oh, right. That doesn't have the running horizontal swing that I love. It does have that overhead, which is good and all, but not really great for when there are pillars in the way. So Archer, Golem. Trying to get an idea for who's where. Oh, and actually this is good because the buff has now worn off. Anyone coming behind me? Nope. Look at that damage. 744. I will take it. Oh, actually, I don't like that. That works out very nicely. 1 shot in the Channeler? I am alright with that. So, nice curved arrow. Appreciate that. Floating book. Also appreciated. Oh, shiny. Soul of a Pyromancer. I don't think that's one that we've actually played with yet, have we? I know I've done the Blind Wizard, and I've done the... whichever one the dark one was. Can't remember the name of that one. And, oh, didn't actually quite see you. Watch it, and go for the stab. Perfect. Now, the Duke's Archives. This is another area I am going to have to very challengingly try to remember all the different twists and turns and places you can drop off. Let's get the back stab just for the iframes. What is up with the archers just completely not paying attention to where I am? I don't know. They're just off firing their own little fantasy world here. Alright, let's scour every nook and cranny. I did see the one shiny directly across. Nothing here. Got it? Yeah, Duke's Archives. This is one that when I was making my walkthrough, it took me a number of run-throughs in order to get this down. And then all this time later, and I still do not remember it. Not in full, at least. Okay, archer and a swordsman. And of course, this little... What? Who is this? I don't know who that was. But, yeah, they are dead. Maybe we'll find out. That wasn't an invader, though. Sorcery Great Magic Weapon. Will that tell me who just dropped that? At Vinheim Dragon School, only magic swordsmen on special orders are allowed to learn this spell, which grant powerful augmentation to various weapons. So if they were a Vinheim spook, was that supposed to be an assassin? And if so, who were they planning on assassinating? Hopefully not me, because that did not go so well for them. Oh, wow, that somehow got around the pillar. Yeah, this combination is just doing absolute work here. Ah, Soul of a Rusted Knight and a Crystal Greatsword. We may end up using that. What kind of damage is that doing at base? Only 190 with 108 scaling. Lowers the strength scaling, but actually increases the dexterity. Is that normal for Crystal? It does make it brittle, I know that. Interesting. A couple of egg vermifuges. Why? Why would there be egg vermifuges here in the Whispering Halls? Although, have I actually looked at the description of that? Maybe it says something different. The egg bearers have chosen to serve the flame of chaos, and the eggs symbolize this selfless choice. Naturally, these chestnuts are... Yeah, I think we did read that, and I think I traded one to Snuggly, but... not really making the connection as to why they're here in the Whispering Halls. Ooh, question. Is the automatic Seath Death still a thing? I guess we are about to find out, huh? Which also means, if it is a thing, do I want to have a different ring on? Such as the Ring of Sacrifice. Lose nothing upon death. Yeah, we're gonna do a Ring of Sacrifice just in case that is still a thing. I would rather stay human if at all possible. And it very well may not be. He may have scripted something else entirely. So what do we have up at the top of these crystal stairs? Oh, still a fog gate. Ah, Seath the Scaleless. Is there anything that's changed here? Any items? Not seeing anything. And I definitely can't reach him. So at this point, I think death is just what becomes of me. Hopefully. Do you want to actually do some damage here? Oh, but I don't want to get cursed. I don't want to get cursed now that I think about it. I just want to die with... Okay, this is good. Here I am celebrating dying. But no curse. Got the ring revival, perfect. Alright, let's see if we're gonna go to the same cell. Ring of Sacrifice shattered. Yep, here we are in the Archive Tower with the bonfire, perfect. And do we still have the snake men? We sure do. Might as well rest here, right? Can't hurt anything. And of course it is locked. But there's this guy that I can just... Am I gonna get the key? Whoa, what? Oh, that's cool. That actually makes sense that he would be here, more so than just in the random stairwell. Oh! Oh, interesting, okay. And you're still not dead. You are tough. Archive Tower cell keys. Very cool. Yeah, I always thought it was odd that that guy was just kind of randomly up the stairs, although I guess he could be protecting Seath. So let's see, where is the Archive Tower cell keys? The Archive Tower is a trove of precious tomes and letters, but became a prison after their accursed contents drove Seath to madness. The serpent men who guard the prison know not the value of what they hide. In the basement of the tower are the writhing mistakes. These are going to be the pisakas of the terrifying experiments conducted here. Ooh, very cool. We have this one. Whoop, careful. We have the hollows. This guy guarding them. I am going to kill them just because I don't want to be missing anything that possibly they dropped that's unique. All right, so I can... Oh, okay, so they're going to be turning on the alarm. Well, we've seen this before. And now it is a mad dash to get down there because, goodness gracious, that can get loud. And I can drop down here. Should I drop down here is the question. Not yet. Let's go and clear some creatures first. Ooh. Let's actually go for a parry here. How's that? Using those iframes if we need them. Snake men up top. Oh, that sound is gonna get loud. I do apologize. I'll go as quickly as I can. So that's still open to me. Is that a skeleton? That is a skeleton. Oh, that's clever. Kind of insinuating that one of the denizens of the cells actually perished in the cell. I think that's pretty funny. All right, nothing else. Oh, there's a Pisaka. And how quickly are you gonna go down? At least one R2. I can deal with that. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, no. I was hoping that jumping R2 was gonna get him in time. Lots more Pisakas on the way. I'm saying it right this time instead of the Picasas. And right, okay, there's Havel. Not really sure what to make of that, but we will see here in a moment. Can I open it with these keys? No. That's Havel just hanging out. Ooh, that would be pretty cool if Havel ended up being friendly instead of somewhat angry towards sunlight maggots. Why would there be sunlight maggots here? Okay, thief equipment. Possibly indicating... Actually, I don't know what those are indicating because those aren't the Vinheim clothes. We'll take a look at those in a second. I really want to try and get to that siren as quickly as I can because I know that that's just going to be grating on the ears to listen to. Oh. Okay. I dig it. I dig it. We actually have an Ulyssil citizen here. Pretty neat. I like that there's a variety of enemies here. I guess this is really just showing that Seath was just going crazy trying to find exactly what he was looking for. So he wasn't just reserved to collecting, you know, the women, the maidens, as the original lore seems to suggest, but here he is just experimenting on anything and everything. Whoa! There's the man-serpent mage. And can we get a multiple? Oh, 3 for 1. Very, very okay with that. And probably gonna take some damage here. Got you. Can I... Huh. We'll focus on that. Oh, there's Big Hat. Excellent. Big Hat is here. And these poor sad Pisakas, are they gonna still drop something? A miracle, perhaps? What do we got? Yep, still dropping Bountiful Sunlight and Soothing Sunlight. We'll have to take a look at those, and I'm assuming I can't open this yet. Nope. Right, yeah, I'll deal with you here in just a second, Big Hat. I need to go turn this off because even my own ears now are really, really starting to ring. How do I get to that? Because it doesn't seem like I can jump on those gears. Alright, what do we have? Man Serpent. Just the single Man Serpent? Nope, cannot block that. Oh, someone else is coming. So we'll go for the backstab for the iframes. Oh, too early. Uh-oh. There it is. Well, missed the riposte, but we'll go for the stab. There we go. And let's turn this off. There we are, much better. Now I can hear myself think. So is this still going to be the key is the question. Ah, Mimic. And... got ya. There it is, the... well, Archive Tower entrance key. That doesn't really sound like it's going to be the right key. Key to the giant door leading out from the uppermost floor. The key's design does not resemble the key of a prison. Indeed, the tower was once no prison at all, but a trove of precious tomes. Yeah, look at that really cool crystalline structure of the key. I like that. So the question is, where is the key that will unlock both Logan and Havel's cell, presuming that it is the same one? Might be the one that's on here on this gear, but I'm not sure. Can I make this? Okay. Is this really a jumping puzzle? Is this really what I'm looking at here? And if so, uh-oh. Did I just mess it up? Probably. Can I go this way? What about off of this gear, maybe? No. I think I had it right the first time. All right, let's give that another go. So that's an easy jump. Don't... What is the best way to do this? Perhaps through the back? Or maybe I have to do it right from here. This actually looks like it could work. But not so much. All right, tell you what, why don't I give this a couple more shots, and I'll bring you back if and when I make it. Ah, there we go. That wasn't actually too bad. And it's the lost cell key. Glad I persevered there. Key to the cell of Havel the Rock, sworn nemesis of Seath. All right, I like that. Seath frequently changes the cell locks in the Archive Tower, particularly when they contain valuable specimens, but the Serpentmen often lose track of the resulting plethora of keys. So this only mentions specifically Havel's cell. I wonder if it'll unlock Logan's as well. I just want to do a quick lap around, make sure there's nothing hiding behind any of these pillars. Nothing behind the clockwork, right? Or the gear work, rather. Nothing. All right, nothing here. Let's go talk to Logan. I really do like Duke's Archive. It's a very memorable experience, even if it's hard to remember exactly where everything goes. Ah, rats. So that's not it. That's okay. Maybe Havel will help me open the door? I don't honestly know. Oh, and look at this library. My... What? Okay. I honestly just about jumped out of my skin just now. We can do this, though. We can do this. Kind of wish I didn't have on the black dragon ring this time. Look at that damage, though. I think this is finally going to be it. All right, let's get one more good hit, and I think we're done. And you know what? Let's just go for it. Oh, that's not it. Capricious Thrall is finally dead. You may warp at bonfires as long as you possess the spark? So I got a dried chaos mote and a chthonic spark. And the chthonic demon's hatchet. Right, we have a lot of stuff that we need to suddenly catch up on. Flickering spark of an ancient flame. A fickle remnant stolen before the birth of chaos, and a tragic reminder of Izalith's fate. Fire begets fire, but also invites the claws of the envious. Clutch this spark tightly, or you will lose the mercurial abilities it provides. Right, let's take a look at those 2 miracles we got from the Pisakas, just to see if they say anything new. Miracles of Guinevere, no, nothing new there. But what about this chthonic demon's hatchet? The lesser Capra demons use these greatswords in pairs. Sword is imbued with no particular magic, but for those who have the strength, yeah, this is pretty much the same, but it says chthonic. Is that an actual... It does seem that this is some sort of infusion, because it does have the innate fire damage. 40 strength to wield, no scaling bonuses, but really good fire attack. I wonder what upgrades chthonic. Alright, well, finally we took on the Capricious Thrall. Or I should say, finally we defeated the Capricious Thrall. Was this our 3rd or 4th encounter? We saw them in the Undead Burg. We saw him in Anor Londo. Was there any other place we saw him? Have we just fought him the 2 times? I think so. Alright, let's go free Havel and let's start getting into the rest of the Whispering Halls. That really got me. That scared me. I jumped. Uh-oh. I can't target him. Oh. Okay. Interesting. He's not aggressive. I can't target him. He doesn't have any dialogue, which I would be surprised if he did. And now you're stuck on the stairs. I kind of feel like he's supposed to do something, so you know what? I'm gonna help him along. Oh, no, don't get angry. That didn't work. What about this way? Haha, that worked. Am I supposed to follow? Yeah, and I think it's honestly DS fixed, because you notice I just got stuck on the stairs as well. I don't see any items hidden up on the ledges. Although there is that one open door with the cell. Oh, Havel, I wish you just weren't so slow. I also, part of me wants to rest, although it doesn't matter, I have 5, and unless I kindled that, I wouldn't get my 10 back anyway. I kind of want to see him go mess up this manserpent. Oh, and there he goes. I mean, your dragon tooth is great and all, but if I can be honest, I'm kind of one-shotting these guys with my greatsword, so... Are you gonna climb? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with Havel. I don't think I want to kill him. I mean, I can't even target him, so that tells me he may not be friendly, but he's at the very least not aggressive. Right, okay, well, let's climb up. Hopefully he's not going to backstab me. That would have been unfortunate. But I think I will go and drop down there. There may not be anything there, but I'm going to just because. Let's open this door. he's now actually climbing up. I guess because I had the key. Oh, there's an item down there that I missed. Yep, there's something. And off he goes. All right. Come on, don't bounce. There we go. Don't want to be bouncing off the walls there. And there is one shiny Soul of a Doomed Thief and some Moonlight Arrows. All right, I can be okay with that. Might as well just drop down here, take a little bit less fall damage, I would imagine, landing on the stairs. Now we just have that one other item I need to get. All right. But do I need to drop down somewhere? I think I must have to drop down, right? I'm gonna have to do a little bit of exploring. I'm not really quite sure where that item is supposed to be reached from. I'm probably just having a moment. I think, oh, you know, I think it's where I was gonna drop down earlier. So, bear with me. Let me see if I can track that down. I will be back in a moment. All right, and of course it's just from the room that you start in that I completely forgot about. Because we can drop down here. See if there's anything hiding. Nope. And then we just run along here. Oh, and look at this nice shortcut. I don't think I ever really knew about that. Ah, the crystalline set. Very, very cool. All right. Time for me to make my way back up. I will go ahead and cut this short run. I will see you up at the top, see if we can track down Havel and see what he's up to. So a couple of things to note. Number one, I did just rest at the bonfire and put another point into my endurance. But also, remember that time that I was fighting the capricious thrall and I said, wow, probably not a great time to be wearing the black dragon ring. I wasn't wearing the black dragon's ring because I previously was wearing a ring of sacrifice, which then broke when Seath killed me. So, kind of a good news, bad news situation there. Also, I did take a look briefly at the crystalline set while I was running. Nothing new there. And then as far as the thief set, it did say something interesting on the helm. It actually did call out the fact that this was the mask for sinners, which I at least found at least partially intriguing. Especially because Velka does seem to be playing quite the large role in this mod. I wonder if I messed something up, though, by resting while I should have been looking, for Havel. Come on, I would like to bait something. Or, on the contrary, I could just one-shot you with an R2. Oh, I love these god rays. There's just something very calming about seeing that sunlight back in the Whispering Halls. Oh, of course I hear the channeler right away. Oh, careful. Deal with you nice and quick like. And before we go down, let's clear some more enemies. Back up, back up, back up. Run right into my blade, please, if you don't mind. There we are. Alright, I don't want to go up just yet. I am going to go down first, just to see if maybe there's a bonfire. Not that I really need one. The one in the tower is not that far. Alright, no item here. And I'm also human. I've been human this whole time. Actually, should I go up? Yeah, let's go up. I changed my mind. Got you. But I've been human, which means if there are any invaders, fortunately, I actually haven't missed out on any. And what do we got? Not a mimic. Perfect. At this point, I am... Ow. Transient curses. I'm pretty convinced that he didn't change the actual mimic mechanics. Now, that may be, probably the dumbest thing I've ever said, but right now I'm feeling confident. Transient curses. Are there ghosts? Are we gonna run into ghosts here in the archives? I won't lie, I wouldn't be too terribly surprised. Why don't we, I don't know, not take any more arrows to the head? I guess to the hip. Let's go down. Let's go explore down, and then we'll start playing with the twisting, turning stairs. I don't see a bonfire out on the balcony. Archive tower giant cell key. Oh no, that's that's gonna be Logan's key, isn't it? Alright, well, we will have to backtrack for that. I wonder if it's because a channeler just fell. I mean, that's what it sounded like. So if a channeler just fell, maybe you have to kill all the channelers in order to get this cell key. Keep going, keep going. So we're back here. Might as well kind of kill these guys. There we are. And we did already go and check that side, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, so let's go back. We can... wonder if there's anything up in... oh, careful now. Up in the old Seath encounter room. Might be worth checking out. Like I said, I do want to check down these stairs as I go back up the stairs. I know, I'm all over the place. I just don't know, I can't commit. And there, of course, there is a chest up on that. Is that half sunk into the bookshelf? Probably because he's trying to hide the fact that it's a mimic. Yeah, I'm on to you, Grimrukh. Took me about 70 hours, but I'm on to you. I also hear snarling. Oh, because it's a Fangboar helm. A Fangboar helm. It's not a Fangboar helm. It's just a Fangboar. They dropped the Fangboar helm. Please, please remember that. Now, what do we have here? We do have the archer up on there, which is not all that fun. Do you have an exposed backplate? I'm sure you don't. No, you don't. Okay. Oh, careful. Nope. This could be bad if I don't get the kill nice and quick. There we go. Good, 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 good. Yes, there's the channeler that died that dropped the key. Oh, Fangboar helm. Haha, excellent. I may end up wearing that on this character. It's gonna be tough to get rid of my Rom the Vacuous spider helm, though. Okay, let's see. Anything out here? There's a chest, no bonfire. Green moss clump. All right, something at some point is going to be giving me the bone rust. And nothing else yet. Right, time to head up. Okay, feel good though. We've been somewhat systematic in our clearing. That's not even remotely true. I've been all over the place. Been to that side. Okay, let's go. Where do we want to go? Up? Up another floor? Let's go up another floor. And I think we will... we're going to start on this side. I'm going to rotate the platform. Are there any items down there on those bookshelves I need to get? Does not appear so. Good. No hunting the Avalon this time. Get the quick kill there. Watch that archer. I don't actually see anything down here. All right, just double check though. Can't hurt to be safe. No. And definitely dodge. Definitely dodge again. Oh, you can't hit this. Nothing hiding behind the pillar. How about a nice quick kill? I do love the running R1s. I've said that before. And I'll say it again, but I do love my running R1s. I do like all the crystal golems inside. I wonder, maybe, just maybe, that means I'm not going to have to fight so many outside? That could be a pipe dream. And if they're not outside, that probably means something worse is outside. Right, nothing here. So now it's just time to drop down. Did I go that way? I don't see anything that way. But I don't think I actually explored this top section. So we'll do this nice and quick. I do see another chest. Mimic. No mimic. And not a mimic. Elizabeth's mushroom. Getting some really random items here in the archives. Transient curses, egg vermifuge, Elizabeth's mushroom. And nothing. Alright, let's switch it up again. Ugh, I don't trust myself to go for that chest, not just yet. I'm not very good at those drops. I know I'll have to, and we will, but probably not just yet. Nothing there. Okay. Go ahead and fire. Please don't knock me off my ladder, though. That's all I ask. Tell you what. I'm going to turn DS Fix off for a second so I can slide. Just so I can do it safely. And right back on. Okay, let's get the secret entrance open. Beautiful. Oh, but we haven't freed Big Hat. And souvenir of reprisal. Yeah, just so many interesting items, although somewhat has a theme of sinning. 10 green Titanite shards. Do we still have anything hiding? I don't see anything. Oh, interesting. Yeah, see this? I just don't trust it. Did I just see it move? Do I actually hear her breathing? I almost swear that I heard it breathing. Blue Titanite chunks. Oh, that range. Oh, and a bonfire. Excellent. Excellent. That gives me a little bit more confidence in making that drop. So now we can go for that chest. Well, I think we have covered a lot of ground today. Next time we can go into the Crystal Caves, hopefully actually take on Seath the Scaleless himself and get that much closer to whatever ending this mod may have. So next time we will go rescue Big Hat Logan. I will cut out some of that run back. I will go for that chest, and then we're going to continue on and hopefully find our good friend Havel. Maybe he's going to help us kill Seath. Oh, that would be cool. Oh, I would love to see him using the Dragon Tooth on Seath the Scaleless. That would be an absolute blast. But that is going to do it for this episode of Dark Souls, The Daughters of Ash mod. I am still having a great time. Thank you all so much for the comments. Keep them coming. If I missed something, you have to let me know. And if there's something that I need to kind of start steering towards, be subtle about it. Give me hints. Give me clues. I'm having a blast trying to figure out what you're saying. But that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you next time.